Aries, I think Aries is coming up soon. I think they're after Pisces because I know it's Gemini, then Aquarius, then Pisces, and I think it's either Virgo or Aries that's after them if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Hello everyone. Hey Tiffany. Hey Miss Unique. Hey girl. Oh no. Yes, it is Gemini time. Hey, rude post. Hey. That should be an interesting update for someone to get. Rude post just commented on your video. It's like, what? That plays with your head, man. Welcome to the Gemini reading, guys. Oh, rude poet. Oh, my bad. Look at me embarrassing myself. Since you like Geminis, I'm a Gemini rising. You better like me, girl. Hey, Allison. Yes, it is Gemini time. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Heather. Hey, Heather. Yes, I am a Gem rising, and my Venus is in Gemini as well. Because gems are awesome. Cross watching. Oh, Gem rising. Yeah. Hey, Yasmin. Two videos I have. Really? I don't think I've ever dated a guy that's a Gemini before. I don't even think I know any dudes that are Geminis. My website. I forgot to put the link in the description box. I'm gonna put it in after I put this live up, but I know on my other ones it does. I'm a Gemini Venus too, divine goddess. And y'all are hearing me okay, huh? I charged up my phone so I can use my microphone and things. And if you guys can, please like this video. Not to stroke my ego, but so people know that I'm live. Facebook. YouTube tells more people when people like lives that are on and whatnot or whatever. So I guess we have enough time to let everyone meander on in here. So I'll give you guys a little spiel of how we're doing things this month, you know. So since we're reading for August, but since it's still July, and because the super blood moon eclipse and all of that stuff's happening on Friday, as well as Mercury retrograde starting tomorrow, I figured I'd do a recap on July just to see what energies I could pick up on that can help you guys going forward into the retrograde, like knowing what it is that you guys want to focus on, because the retrograde is always a good time to take a step back and kind of look at your life objectively, and especially in accordance with the eclipse, it gives you the opportunity to, end old karmic cycles and patterns and things that you've been in for a while. So I think this is a really dope time to kind of take a step back and really like look at everything. So we are going to start with a little simple spread to pull up our energies for July, and then I'm also gonna pick 4 oracle cards for you guys of what it is that you would want to let go of during this eclipse and such, and things you may want to look at during the retrograde as well. So after we do our little spread, we are going to pull those. What is that? Oh, freaking me out a little. So I'm gonna start with you guys spread. So like I've said for Libra and for Taurus, I'm gonna do my little meditate twitchy eye thing. So you guys are welcome to join me. If not, you don't have to. You can just sit here and look at me looking all weird and things and whatnot. But if you would like to take a few deep breaths with me and receive some of this good old Reiki energy and whatnot, you're more than welcome. Because I always have to ground myself because, earth sign, I'm already a rising. And then when I'm surrounded by Geminis, the air signs and things, it's a lot. Oh, yay. Awesome. Oh, what was your name? Hannah? I think I just missed it. I know it was an H. It was like Hana and then the H. Shout out to you. I missed it because it disappeared just as I saw it. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes and tune into these little energies. So if there's anything that you guys want, she's aware, she's behind. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dog. Real talk. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Star. Present. Okay. So let's go ahead, guys, and tune into these good old little energies here we got goings on. All right, that feels nice. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. So, are you guys ready for your July recap before we hop into August love? Oh, Angelia. Were you? I think you were in Libra and Taurus, huh? Angela, oh no, don't say that. That's my brother's birthday day. My brother is October 22nd, Libra. Okay, Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for my Geminis for the month of July. Quick little recap, picking up on some energies and some things that they need to know going forward into August and entering into the retrograde. Please, Spirit. That would be nice. Anything that they need to know that's of utmost importance that will assist them in this energetic shift we are about to enter into. It's always nice. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's see Hither. Okie dokie. So you guys' present energy is the Knight of Cups. Who had this yesterday? Was that Libra or was that Taurus that had this yesterday in their present position? No, don't say that. And the challenge is the Hermit, rightfully so. Your past influence. Oh man, the Seven of Wands. Taurus had that. Okay, really? Going forward is the Four of Pentacles. Man, everybody got like the same stuff going on. Your above energy is the Ten of Cups. Y'all out here Ten of Cupping and things. And your below energy, wow, is the Queen of Cups. This is insane, y'all. A lot of these cards are the same that came up in Taurus's read yesterday. So for the Taurus people with Gemini rising out there, or Geminis with Taurus rising and moon and whatnot, this may resonate deeply with you. So, anywho, what we have in our present position with the Knight of Cups, I always say that's my drunken ex card, but in the event that you do not have a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person that you've been dealing with in the past or that may be coming back from the past that is in your life right now, this would be a representation of you and how it is that you're feeling. So, it's usually with this card is when you're feeling overwhelmed emotionally. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. Things are a little tumultuous. And you're kind of resorting back to old crutches and habits and, you know, drinking a little drinky drink, you know what I'm saying? To try to cope with whatever it is that is going on in your life right now, right? But looking at our Hermit in the challenge position, that lets me know that the challenge that you guys are going to be, well, I'm not going to say facing because it's not really a challenge because the Hermit card is a very good card. It's more or less like the thing you guys are going to have to, the thing that's going to deliver you out of what it is that you guys are feeling right now is going to be going on that inward personal spiritual journey and finding your truth, finding out what you stand for, what you feel, your meaning for life is, your interpretation of things that you've been through. And like I said before, looking at those patterns, the connections, looking at people, how you've been showing up in relationships, how you've been connecting with people, and so on and so forth. And with Mercury retrograde being a great time of having that objective viewpoint and kind of chilling and not really, doing as much because you don't want to do too much during Mercury retrograde. So this is like the opportune time to go through your little hermit journey. I love how this always relates back to my book, but the very last chapter in my book is called The Hermit Effect because it is all based on what this card talks about, like in a very deep spiritual sense. So it's kind of like I do a guided kind of meditation and make it very practical of how you do the inner journey. Because I know it can feel like sometimes, how do I do an inner journey? Like, where's the door? What are the steps? Like, what are we doing? But I go into that in great detail in the last section of the book. If you're interested, if you about that personal journey, like, you're good. But anywho, past influence with our Seven of Wands here, right? This is really good, actually, because this is what I'm hearing. I think that there's someone where, you stood up for yourself, right? And you fought for what you believe in. Oh, man. Okay, so you probably stood up. You probably didn't say it out loud just yet. But you stood up for your truth. And I feel like now the thing that's making you feel very emotional, because this can go either way. I'm saying this in a sense of it being general, but it can go for love, life, work, what have you. But it's like you stood up for yourself and you felt at one point in time, like before you did it and while you were doing it, that you standing up for yourself was like a dope thing. But now it's like you're kind of feeling like, or second guessing yourself and wondering if that was so much of a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever that's caused in your life, or whatever kind of conflict or I don't want to go as far as to say turmoil. I just want to say like unrest, because I almost sense it's kind of just like a dis-ease a little bit. You standing up for yourself kind of caused a bigger issue than you expected to happen. And now you're kind of running things through your mind, wondering if you doing this was really the right thing to do. But the thing that I can tell you before you even go on this journey is that you're never wrong for standing up for yourself. You're never wrong for standing up for what you believe in. You're never wrong for fighting in the direction of something that feels right to you. So don't second guess yourself. Don't allow that to get to you. But the thing that I see that's kind of undergirding that feeling is the Queen of Cups. So also, if this is not like a mother figure, if this isn't like a mom, that's kind of this is more or less like a subconscious thought. So it's kind of like if you had a mom that may have been very like hypercritical, you know what I'm saying? And she maybe wasn't very like emotionally affectionate to you or whatever. It's like a lot of times when you're going through different things, that voice that you're hearing, like the inner critic, it's a lot of the stuff that your mom told you as a kid that may not resonate with everybody, but I'm feeling that real heavily. So for some of you, the thing that's kind of making you second guess yourself is hearing that, that voice. And you may not even realize that there's a connection between this inner critic and maybe things that this older female maternal figure or a mom told you as a kid, of just like, that's not right, do it this way, and you shouldn't do this like this, you should do it more like that type of deal, right? For other people, it's a feeling of not feeling loved. It's like, what's causing this conflict for you? Not like the conflict, but I mean, what's causing you to feel some type of way about the conflict that you're dealing with is almost like a subconscious feeling of feeling unlovable or not feeling good enough. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like you can't ever do things just right. And even when you feel like you're standing up for yourself, it's still not It's still not right. Even when you're right, you're still wrong somehow, if that makes sense, you know? But the thing that I do see that is super, super good, that is hovering over you that you may not be aware of, because I always look at this as these are how spirit brings things into our lives, right? So with laws of attraction, you desire something, the energy is already here, you draw it to you, but it's up to you to kind of reach up and grab it so that you can manifest it into the physical realm. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm seeing with our Ten of Cups here. So for some of you guys, it's wanting stability in or emotional fulfillment and stability in an individual sense of the fact of you wanting to stand firm in who you are, what you want to do, and never second guessing yourself, and then being successful with that. For others of you, this is in a love situation. So with some of you guys, you may be feeling some type of way because this conflict is somehow related to a relationship that really recently ended, or a relationship that you're in that's kind of on the rocks right now. But the thing that I'm getting from this is that that's very obtainable for you. But again, what seems to be the theme for this month is legit personal work. So you going into this journey, and I'm gonna show you this because this is like, your present, this is your challenge, and then we have the Queen of Cups. But notice what the Hermit's doing. Like, look what he's shining the light on. He's shining the light on that subconscious thought process that you're not consciously aware of. So these are not conscious thoughts of you thinking like, oh, nobody loves me, I feel unlovable. It's not you literally thinking that. It's just one of those insidious things that kind of comes out in your behaviors because it's something that you kind of set back there eons ago. You know what I'm saying? So going forward, we have the Four of Pentacles, right? So this is you kind of holding things close to your chest. And I said this, I want to say in Virgo's reading. It was either Virgo or Libra in June that I said this. And I think I kind of touched on this in the Libra read this month too. But it was Virgo. So it was kind of talking about how when we go through a transition, right? So whether we get a download or you just have an epiphany about a behavioral pattern that you were engaging in, it's like we have a tendency to be like, if you look at it as a scale, we could be on the left hand side, we have the epiphany, and we go all the way to the right hand side, right? So we go from one extreme to the next. So this means like, and this is a hypothetical situation, but it's like, say hypothetically, if your issue in the past that you finally stood up for yourself against was a lack thereof of boundaries, right? So you let people take advantage of you. You were always available when somebody's car broke down. You was getting out of bed at 4 a.m. and you going to pick them up, changing their tires and things while they sitting in the car texting and whatnot, And you finally said, no more. I'm not doing that anymore. It's like I'm drawing the line in the sand here. Like, I can do this, but I can't do that. I can be available for this, but I can't be available for that, right? So you deciding to stand up for yourself, right? You going through this little journey during our little retrograde time going into August, shining the light on this whole little inner critic situation. And then when you come out on the other side, it's like now you're holding all of your cards close to your chest because I let people in too much. So now it's like, I don't want to let anybody in. And just like I told Libra, it's the need to find a balance between the two. It's, as opposed to being a house with no windows and no doors, no fence, anybody could come in and out, vagrants and everything, to being a house that has iron bars on the windows and on the doors, and you got like a 17-foot security fence with electric and stuff, and nobody could come in that move. That's like this. It's finding that balance between the two to where you can be a house with a gate. The gate locks and unlocks, your doors lock and unlock, your windows lock and unlock. So that means people can come in and out at their leisure because of your boundaries. When you don't want anyone in, you lock the door, you lock the gate. When you want to let people in, you unlock it. So it's finding the balance between those two things. And with this journey, I feel that is something that you will be able to gain clarity on so that you will not end up like this, because you don't want to be like this. Because when you become self-protective, it's like being in a spirit of resistance. And it's like, not only are you keeping bad people away, but you're also keeping away the things that are good for you. Because I noticed with him, his crown chakra is blocked, his heart chakra is blocked. So that's with your connection with people and your connection with spirit. So even though you're trying to self protect to keep yourself from being hurt, going that far to that extreme can also prevent you from having things that, are for you. So hopefully you guys got a little something, something from that. But I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys 4 little oracles for additional things that you guys need to let go of. So if we could sum that up really quick is don't second guess standing up for yourself, because that's always the right choice. You can have the abundance that you desire, but the only thing that's stopping you from achieving that is the fear of being taken advantage of, as well as your inner critic, or a false belief that you're not loved, right? Oh, yay, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, about that light. Yay, that makes me happy. So I'm going to pick 2 cards of what you guys need to let go of going into the retrograde, or things that you want to focus on during the good old retrograde. And I try not to look at these when I shuffle them because they have stuff on both sides. And I don't want to be biased. All right. That one. I'm being really stalkerish right now. I'm looking at my neighbor in their yard. It's like I'm all out the window like this. It's like, no, I'm just not looking at my cards. It's like that creepy lady staring at us again. All right. So, first one. Okay, I think this one was the first one. The first one is letting go of panic. And it says, today I will not be overwhelmed by panic. Panic will take my mind off of my goals. It's normal to feel panic, but I simply feel it and let it go. I can get back on track by treading water until I regain my composure. I relax and know that all is well. And it is, Gemini. Your next card is letting relationships flow. You ain't gonna flow like that, babe. Don't do that now. Today, I will stop trying to control my relationships. I will participate at a reasonable level and let the other person do the same. I can let go, knowing that the relationship will find its own life or not, and that I don't have to do all of the work, only my share. Hey, didn't we just talk about doing too much? And then going all the way to doing too little. You know what I'm saying, my little Gemini peeps. And then I feel the need to say Virgo. And of course, our water signs. And I feel like specifically there could be a Gemini guy, right? Kind of younger, like early 20s maybe. And his moon sign. His moon sign is either a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and he has a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio mother who was very overly critical. And yeah. And there may be a Virgo person that is involved or not, but I know that's very, very, very specific. That's not for everyone. All right, so we're gonna get 2 cards, and then we're moving on to August love, because love is awesome. Oh, did somebody give me a super chat? Thank you. I don't know how to tell who does that. Why you said wow? I'm nosy. I need to know. The first card we have is surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Spirit. Next is surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. It's all good advice. Oh, Rude Poet. Thank you, Rude Poet. Thank you. I don't know how to tell y'all. That's new. That's a new thing. It's a new feature that I got. I feel like one of the cool kids, man. Thank you, Rude Poet. The person whose name that I messed up in the beginning. Are you really a poet? Because I'm a poet. We can trade poetry. All right, guys. I'm reshuffling my little cards so we could jump to you guys. Love reading. So if you guys want to throw some questions out there or anything while I'm doing this, you're more than welcome. I can't spell. I'm going to pull an extra card for you, Rude Poet, for your super chat. Do, 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 do. Why y'all so quiet? Y'all are making me feel alone. You're so welcome. And do you guys, I'm going to ask y'all too. I have the Romance Angel deck, and I also have the deck that I used last month. Universe blesses me. Oh, dang it. I missed it. Look at the neighbors. These people are going to be like, this chick is a creep. They already think I'm a creep. What am I talking about? Oh, man. That's so funny. Oh, I don't want to say your name wrong. Kanika? I think I said it right. I hate butchering people's names because I hate when people mess up my name, man. Oh, but I have ADD, y'all. I'm sorry. I saw it look out the window and I started really intently staring at my neighbor. But, oh, what oracles you got? But the oracle I have from last month, which is the Love Oracle and the Romance Angels, you guys can choose to have either Romance Angels, the deck that I used last month that I still don't know the name of, or you guys can have both for your love reading. So y'all let me know if y'all want to do one or both. Yeah, speak that into existence, dadgummit. All right. Rude Poet. We have, okay, I can't read backwards. Being lovable. Today, I will tell myself that I'm lovable. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked, ooh, Lord, doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. I've had lessons to learn, and some of them have hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I'm still loved. And your other card, man, dog, I know you saw me shuffle that deck. I'm going to need you to get you some rest because you just got the same card that everybody got. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Now, I know y'all saw me shuffling them cards. I think I shuffled them longer than I was supposed to. But do you guys want to do both of these oracle decks? Y'all want to do this and this? You want to do both of them, or do y'all just want one? It's your world. I just live in it. Both. Both. We can do both. So you guys, now it has officially begun. It is now the August love read for Geminis. Geminis, you know. So as usual, we're going to do 3 cards for Gemini, as well as 3 cards for your cross watcher. And because today is a very special, awesome day, we're doing 2 romance angels. And we're also doing 2 of the deck that I cannot seem to remember the name of since I bought them last month. Hey, Heather. Thank you. I saw that super chat. You gonna get cards too. Goals. Let me Star, please remind me about Heather, that I gotta pull cards for her, because you know how my ADD set up. You know. Adult ADD is real, people. Like, when I say that, I'm really not even joking. I'm being very serious. Please remind me once I finish, because you know I will get on a whole tangent about stuff, start singing and things, and then I'll forget everything. All right. And then we're going to do 2 of this little pretty little angel deck that I will remember the name of one day. What are you doing, cards? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for my Geminis, as well as their cross watchers, for their love lives for the month of August. This read is, of course, for singles, as well as couples, as well as side chicks, side dudes, situationships, baby mamas, baby daddies, everything. Everybody gets some, you know. Hey, from South Africa. What time is it in South Africa? All right, Spirit. 1 card for Gemini and 1 card for their cross watcher, please. Spirit. Positive messages, clear and direct guidance for Geminis. I thank you in advance. All right, move these on over. And then we're going to do our 3 and 3. Hey, Sage. I love that I've seen you guys since Libra yesterday. I think that's so dope. All right, Spirit, let me get 3 cards for Gemini, 3 cards for the person that they are connecting with, Spirit, or for their cross watcher, or a future person coming into their life. Please don't let this be a combination of the Taurus and the Libra read. All right, so for our present energy for Gemini, we have the 7 of Cups. Our past influence is the 2 of Wands. And going forward, ooh, goodness, we have the 9 of Swords. I like this card because he's slaying him demons, you know? So what I'm seeing for you guys presently, with the 7 of Cups, some of you Geminis got a lot of options in your love life. Congratulations to you. I don't, over here with my poor little lonely rising sign, you know? But for you guys, there are options. Also, in relation to those of you who are with someone, like say if you just, and I'm getting this vibe of like moving or something. I don't know if it's moving in with someone or moving to be with someone, or dealing with someone who doesn't live where you live or something of the sort. But it's like you want to be with the person. So this is for people who are connected to somebody. It's like you want to be with the person, but it's a lot of stuff that you're kind of trying to weigh out in the month of August. But I mean, you're gonna make a decision about it, but the thing right now why you feel so anxious is because you're not making a decision. You're literally just thinking about things. Oh, wait, somebody else sent a super chat. Thank you. I didn't get to see it. I'm so sorry, you guys. But anywho, so it's thinking, and not putting your feet down on something. So it's the confusion that's being caused that could actually be keeping you up at night or making your head kind of spin about it. is the fact that you're recycling options, but you're not actually putting your feet down in any particular direction. So the situation inadvertently seems a lot more overwhelming than it really is, right? And that can also be in relation to how you're feeling about this person in particular. So if there's those of you who aren't necessarily about to move in with someone, or, considering, moving to another country or anything of the sort, it's just the simple fact that there's someone that you're connecting with, but it's either all of the things that are going on in your life right now to where you're not really feeling like you're ready or prepared to be in a relationship with someone, or it could be the things that you see going on in their life. It's like feeling like they have too much stuff that's kind of going on. Because I don't know why. I'm saying I don't know why, but of course I know why. But it feels like there's a dude specifically that this scenario kind of relates to. And it's a guy who is dating a girl who just recently got out of a relationship, or she just recently got divorced or something of the sort. And it's the thought of, and I think that she may have children and you don't. And it's just the thought that's kind of running in the head, is the thought that, not necessarily that she would go back, but wondering if you can really handle everything that she comes with. Because it's a lot of stuff that's going on in her life, and being concerned or feeling is, if not that you're ill equipped, but questioning if you're equipped to really handle all of that stuff. Okay. Now, going forward, like I said, why I love this card as opposed to the original Rider Waite is Home Dude is in the action of slaying his demon with truth, which means that going forward, you guys are going to gain clarity on this. Seeing that in the outcome position leads me to believe that this may be things that you're kind of mulling over during the retrograde period, which starts mañana, and it ends on the 18th of August, if I'm not mistaken. So I think by the time the retrograde ends, you are going to feel empowered and clear on what you want, what you can do, and where you feel this is going, or what direction you're going to go in. And I think for single people, that's more either in the option you have for partners. And if there's completely nobody in your life, this is more or less about what direction you want to go in your life, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go back to school, what job do you want? Do you want to live here? Type of deal, right? So I see you guys like being able to overcome those thoughts that are kind of driving you mad and making you super anxious and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But going forward, I feel like you guys are going to gain clarity on that. But I do feel it's going to be once this retrograde ends. Okay. This romance angel you guys have is trust. It says, this situation is calling for you to have faith. So absolutely. For those of you that are kind of feeling up in arms, whether it's you as a single person or if you're in a relationship, whatever the case may be, if you're in a position to where you're either too afraid to step forward with a decision, you're on the fence about a decision, or you feel like there's a lot to choose from, or there's a lot that's making you feel overwhelmed, Spirit is telling you to trust and have faith and allow it to kind of flow and unfold. And then you guys have a card that says something along the lines of that. It's like kind of rooting yourself and knowing that everything is always working in your highest good, and not allowing your thoughts to carry you away with them, and having faith and knowing that the outcome is going to be in your favor. And that's what's going to empower you to be able to slay these little mental demons, keeping you up at night. The next card that we have is practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Now, I'm really feeling like for a couple people, yes. For a couple people, this may be in reference to kind of the ungroundedness going on in your relationship. May have a lot to do with one person, and I feel like this could relate to Gemini or the cross watcher. One person not seeing the other person's like perspective. So it's like, I'm right. The way that I see this is right. You're absolutely wrong. Like, I'm not even trying to hear what you're saying. And whether for the Gemini or the person that they're with is going to require that. For my single Geminis, as well as people who are in couples, I also feel like this speaks to having self-compassion. So it's not being so hard on yourself. So when it comes to you not having the answers to things, it's like my daddy always says this. A watch pot never boils. It's like if you stand there and you're looking at it, it's like the water will never start to bubble until the second that you turn away and look at something else. So as long as you mull over this problem and you're trying to force an answer, it's like you're never going to get it. It's going to be ever elusive, you know? So what you want to do, which again goes with our theme of Mercury retrograde being a step back time and objective, the farther that you get away from the problem, clarity will find you, right? So have faith that spirit will give you clarity on this situation. Pull yourself as far back as possible. Be compassionate with yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Like, why don't you know? You need to figure this out. We need answers. Instead of doing that to yourself in your head, hence the previous spread, you know, allow things to flow. Now moving on to you guys, cross watcher. Oh yeah. Yeah, leave it up to the angels. Yes, Amanda, absolutely right. Now, in your cross watcher's present position, they have the Page of Wands. I think I said that in one of my tarot poems before. Their past influence is the Empress. Going forward, they have the Page of Swords. Very interesting. So from a cross-watcher person, feel like you guys stepped into your abundance, your self-abundance, seeing your creation power, seeing who you are, what you're about, or spirit giving you literally like a glimpse of it, right? Giving you a glimpse of your authentic self, like your higher self and your full-on potential. So I see you guys going in the direction of that, right? But the thing is, which is so interesting about our little pages, is like, even though this is the energy that's operating underneath everything, it's like you're now going on the journey of manifesting what's inside of you into this physical world, and it's going to begin with your thoughts. That's the key to creation, people. It's all about what you think. What you think is based on what you believe to be true. And it's your beliefs that are using your thoughts to manifest things into our physical world. So I feel this cross watcher person is beginning this journey of, getting in tune with their manifestor power. I also see that this could be someone who got preggers, or it could be someone who's a mom, which kind of pings back to what I was feeling for Gemini, you know. So this could also be somebody who maybe going back to the Gemini side. This could be a Gemini who either recently found out that they were pregnant or that their partner was pregnant, and that whole confusion mindset of not knowing what to do is you questioning if you're equipped to be a parent or if you're ready to be a parent. You know, like, can I really do this? Like, this is gonna cost money. Babies are expensive. You know, stuff like that. But like I said, trust, believe, go easy on yourself. You can do it, you know? But anywho, back to our cross watcher. So like I said, I see this person beginning this journey of creation. So of their, manifestation. So it's taking this Empress energy from within the self and then bringing it into the world. So with them, with their thoughts, they're beginning at page level of learning how to wield the double-edged sword, right? Because we have our positive thoughts and we have our negative thoughts, right? Pregnant with opportunity, yes. So I don't scare everyone. Pregnant with opportunity. Thank you, Rude Poet, for that, for real. Because I feel like somebody was like, on the other side of the screen. I was like, what? Where is my Clue app? When was the last time that I had my cycle? Yes. I don't want to freak anyone out. Some of you are pregnant with l'abundance, you know? Good stuff like that. But anywho, but yeah, so that's the main thing that I'm seeing for our good old cross watcher person. So I can always say that wield your sword wisely, you know? Don't get caught up too much into negative thought patterns and whatnot. Just be very clear and cognizant. And I always say that when we go out on these journeys, these proverbial journeys, like when we're starting a new chapter in our life, the most important thing to remember while you're on this journey, because at first you really, really, like as we say in New Orleans, you buku bucked up. like you buku bucked up, right? Like you ready to get it, awesome stuff. So even though you're like full with that now, as the journey starts to press on and you start to encounter like tests and trials, we can oftentimes lose sight of that excitement we had in the beginning. And something I can tell you that you can apply to your life, whether you are a Gemini or a cross watcher, is while you're on your journey of life, don't, like, if you ever do feel like you're off track, it's like, don't beat yourself up. Like, don't go into, this mode of trying to figure things out. Just go back to the last thing that spirit told you. The last thing that you remember that spirit told you. So whatever this little revelation was that made you realize that on the inside you're really an empress, right? Write that down so you don't forget. And whenever you feel doubt, whenever you think you can't do it, whenever you think you was tripping to even think that this would work, go back to that and remind yourself of what you felt that day, right? When you had that realization. And their romance angel card is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes. Be what it is that you know that you are. Even if you don't feel like an empress, know on the inside, dag nabbit, I am an empress. You know what I'm saying? Allow your passion for life and the joy that you feel to overflow into the physical realm. Share what it is that you're feeling inside of yourself, whether that comes through artwork or it comes through music or it comes through things that you do for people. Whatever it is that you feel led to do, create in any possible way that you can create. You know what I'm saying? Empress can be about growth too. Yes, as well. Absolutely. And, be authentic to who you are. Always remember at the heart of it all that you are an empress. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Abso-freaking-lutely, cross-watcher, dag-nabbit, son of a gun. You better screenshot this. Screenshot it. Don't you forget it. Yes, man. Absolutely. That goes back to what I was saying. Never forget what it is that spirit told you. As you embark on this journey, going into this little retrograde, even after the retrograde, for the rest of your daggone life, dadgummit, always remember who it is that spirit told you that you are. That realization that you came into about who you are. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So that's what I have for you guys, Gemini. I'm remembering my my peeps, my super chat peeps. So I'm gonna move on to pull cards for them, but I hope that this was helpful. I hope it gave you guys some insight and some clarity into your journeys. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot or whatever. So Star, I know Heather, what do you want me to pull from the love oracles, one of like whichever one, whatever one you want, or do you want me to pull from the whatchamadinkies, from the surrender and the letting go decks? Aquarius is actually next after this read. Cross stalking. I freaking love that. I'm cross stalking the super chatters. Heather and Mallory. Okay, awesome. So Heather, you just let me know which deck you want. You could do this one. You can do this one. You can do this one. Or this one. Or I'm trying to see all the decks I have over here. Or you can do this one. This is the career deck. I don't know if you're about that career life. And then wait, is this, I don't know. Do I have all these cards? Oh yeah, this is the other one I have over here. I have the angel answers. And I have the spiritual guidance. I know, y'all, I have an addiction. I have a serious problem. Someone needs to help me. I'm reading for the super chat people. So all of you guys, unless you nosy. If you're nosy, you're welcome to stay. But oh snap, what was number 2? Oh, I forgot. But you guys don't have to stay unless you're just nosy. I don't want I choose. Oh, I lied. I forgot to throw the dice, y'all. My bad. Hold on. I'm sorry, Heather. Give me 1 second. Okay, for my Geminis, I forgot to throw the dice of resonance. My bad. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, Lord Jesus. We have Virgo, female or Venus sign, Aquarius, and friend. So for those of you who staggered on, that's your dice. Tell everybody else. Now, back to Heather. All right. I think, did you say number 2? Was it this one? Or this one? Or was it one of the loved ones? This one? It was that one? Or this one? Oh, this one. Okay. I have decks like everywhere. A serious problem. This isn't even the half, people. Oh, wait. Oh, the other one? Wait. This one? This is so funny. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Awesome. All right. About that life. All right. All right, Spirit, let me get one card for Heather. Fair weather Heather. That's what I heard. I'm going to need you to put that on the t-shirt. Like the lives she's dealt people. Aw, thank you, rude poet. All right, Spirit, let me get one card for Heather. Please give her clear and direct guidance as she goes into this retrograde. Spirit, what does she need to let go of? What does she need to be aware of, please, Spirit? Thank you. All right. Children out there screaming. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. I need to go on my craving for, oh my gosh, Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Bye, Apollo. Oh man, Mexican food is the jam. You are so welcome, Heather. And we have Mallory, is it? I think I was right. Hey, how are you? So, I'm going to try this better. I'm going to try to keep them in order. Do you want that deck? This deck? The Angel Answer deck? The Surrender deck? I think I already did this one. The Romance Angels deck. The Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Or the Let Go deck. Yeah, because see, my subbies, they nosy just like me. They like, I want to know what's going on because I might resonate with that too. I love my subbies. Y'all are so dope. Love me since December. Please have a card if you know if he's coming back. Romance Angels for love of God. Oh, okay. All right. Romance angels it is. Spirit, please let me get one card from Mallory. Please, Spirit. Please give her a card that is clear and direct. To what it is that she is inquiring about, please, Spirit. What is it that she needs to know? And I want you to give her a card that's going to shock her to her soul, where it's just going to be like, yes, that's exactly what it is. And it's going to make her smile and stuff like that. Answer to her question, all that good stuff. Okay, one card from Mallory, please, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I want Mexican food now. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. That came up in Taurus's read. She'll be here all night. I will. Aquarius is up next. Get to dive in deep to that good old Aquarian energy. What's not or whatever. So if you guys are Aquarius anywhere in your chart, and or you want to stalk Aquarius, they are coming up next, you know. And thank you again to all of my people who super chatted me. I'm trying to get used to the super chat because it's totally new. Nosy peeps and super chatters, like the video. Oh yes, thank you guys. Please like the video. I will sincerely appreciate it. And if you guys hang around just a little bit, I'll be right back with Aquarius. So tell your Aquarian friends, the water bearers and things and whatnot, or whatever. I love you guys' faces. Thank you for being here with me. You don't have any Aquariuses you want to stalk? Find it somewhere in your chart. Come back. All right, guys. And after Aquarius is Pisces, just so you guys know. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Just gotta, you know, clear my energy, reground, all that good stuff, sage it up and whatnot, you know. I'll be stalking. All right, Brenda. That's what I'm talking about. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I love your faces. Thank you for being here with me. And you know, if you have any questions, all the stuff is in the description box below, or hit me up in my DMs. Slide in my DMs. Like, hey, big heads. You know? I likes that. See you guys later.